Much today.
Police have detained Leroy Nunes and are considering charges including driving with alcohol concentration above the prescribed limit, manslaughter by negligence, causing death by careless conduct, and driving without due care and attention. As he awaits these charges, Cordon's friends are left with only memories of their last moments with her.
The last time Miriam speak to us, Thursday, in Mexico, we said go visit the sister. So he come in here and he dress up and he got on the hat and everything, and I tell her, mother's girl, I tell her, you look like Mexican. And she, our person, whenever she cooks something special, she would come and said to me, Cor, I cook this girl and I cook black dinner and I know you love that. I want to bring some for you because you know I cook the best. That's how she do it, you know. And
friendly competition.
Very friendly competition. Because around here we know stuck up with none of we workers them. Everybody, if we don't have food, we say, Mary, you got this, or I say, Patty, you got this, Therese, you know, everybody cooperate with one another. And that's how we know Miriam. And
Kelvin Renault laments that if he hadn't been blinded by halogen lights in the first place, the tragedy would not have happened. He made an appeal for something to be done about the use of halogen lights on the highways.
And I really want the government try press the halogen light. When they light it up on the highway and they light it in your face, it could up on low beam, my eye so bright that it could out blind one next person coming from a different direction.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marian Ali.
The murder trial for 27-year-old Dane Khalil Gillett, accused of killing 15-year-old SJC student Dwayne Darwin Gabriel, began on November 27th before Justice Derek Sylvester in the High Court. Gabriel was shot on September 27, 2021, while running an errand for his mother and died 3 days later. The prosecution, led by DPP Sherilyn Vidal, has called 30 witnesses, with most statements read into evidence. The defense, represented by Orson O.J. Elrington, plans to submit a no-case argument. Justice Sylvester has requested written submissions from both sides, with deadlines set for December 12, 2024 for the defense and December 23, 2024 for the prosecution. The trial will resume on January 27, 2025 to hear these arguments. The Crown alleges that Gillett shot Gabriel due to a gang rivalry, although Gabriel was not involved in any gang activity. The case relies on circumstantial evidence, including video footage showing the shooter, whose face was covered, and a police officer's testimony identifying Gillett by his tattoo, light skin, and slim build. Additional footage links the shooter to a motorcycle seen at the crime scene and a previous event. The court will decide on the no-case submission in January. Tonight, a Belize City fisherman, Kelvin Elvis Dixon, is on remand at the Belize Central Prison after failing to post bail. The 37-year-old, who lives on Raleigh Street, was caught inside the High Court with the intent to steal. Earlier this evening, Dixon appeared in court number 7 without a lawyer and faced a burglary charge. Allegedly, in the early hours of December 2, 2024, he entered the Supreme Court library as a trespasser, intending to steal. When asked for his plea, Dixon said, "Your Honor, not guilty." The magistrate explained that he could share his side during the trial. The prosecutor did not object to bail, but requested conditions. Dixon was granted bail of $3,000 with one surety or two sureties of $1,500 each. However, he couldn't post bail due to outstanding fines totaling $955, which he must pay first. These fines date back to 2014. Once eligible for bail, Dixon must attend all court dates, avoid contacting witnesses, and not get arrested for similar offenses, or his bail will be revoked. His next court date is January 22, 2025. Before he could steal anything, a Ranger night security guard caught him red-handed. A fire in Belize City has destroyed a home, leaving nothing behind. Steve Miles, who had lived there with his wife for over 20 years, was preparing to celebrate their 25th anniversary. Now those plans are on hold as the family worries about how to rebuild their lives. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but Miles, his wife, and their grandson are left with only the clothes on their backs. News 5's Paul Lopez has more on this story.
Steve Miles, a retired public officer, was looking forward to celebrating 25 years of marriage with his wife in just a couple of weeks. They had just started stocking up on food and drinks for the big anniversary party when the disaster hit. A fire broke out and destroyed their home, leaving nothing behind.
We had us work, and I retired. The same health came to fag out my house. And they fagged it out, and around the house, it looked like the fire out of the machine. When fire came out, but we never knew it may touch something underneath the house or so. So we just, I don't lock up my house, and they gone and we gone. But when people, half an hour or so after, they call and tell me that my house is burned. I tell them, no, my house not burned because I just they fag me or just help go fag it out. For them mosquito and different thing, no? Yeah, so I tell them, because you know dengue, with dengue and thing, so.
But it was not fog, it was an actual fire. And as you heard Miles mention, the fire could have been started by the machine that was used to fog the building.
Apparently, it look like the first fire truck with me, they run out of water. So the thing start again. I just gone and catch the back part because when I'm retired, I don't want peace to my house. Split level now. And so that start to catch every week. I don't see nothing. Not even thing, not even clothes. Only this I got time. This is just one of them things, man. We have to have ups and downs in our life. And we don't save nothing. If anybody could help me with anything and with clothes or food or more donation money, I think we try to get back on my foot. Because I know maybe this Christmas, I know I see no Christmas, but I know to worry about that because there's a lot more Christmas.
Steve White was relaxing in his yard when he heard about the fire. Without hesitation, he jumped into action to help the authorities extinguish the blaze that had taken over his neighbor's house. Interestingly, White had also helped recover King Shaquille Wade's body back in October after the child tragically drowned in a canal in Belize City.
Well, I know my yard, the drop asleep the night and they tell me what house it was down on there. Man in the house, so I jump on my bike out of my sleep and fly around here. I call assist the fireman there with the hose and I think they can fire me real hard and I don't want nobody get hurt. And I don't want to get out of hand, so I just go help you because that's my community and once I could come out, they come out. I meet the fireman there and try out the fire and they try hard in the hose there and thing. And I just can't get assist and just say assist, you know, that's all I try to assist.
The home was where Miles, his wife, and their grandson lived. As his wife wept over losing their home of 22 years, her grandson hugged her on the side of the street. Authorities are still investigating the cause of the fire. Tonight, the family is in urgent need of help to find a new place to live.
You can reach me at 615 60 at 8. Or my wife, that's 626 0645.
Everything was destroyed.
Everything was destroyed. Everything was destroyed. I mean, just get a refrigerator, not even one year yet. My wife gave us chairs. We get new tank. We get everything. The tank still down there in the drain right there. And then I take out and I just fill my tank too. So all the gas have to come out. So basically, nothing safe. Only thing safe, I'm glad for that the 2 dogs in our back never get hurt. This Christmas, I mean, I look for just got me 25 years anniversary, me and my wife, because we did together 38 years. We were married 25, and all the drinks, everything in the house just burned down. So, burn up. So, you know, we can save nothing. Nothing at all we save.
You've been
not even bed, nothing.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
Coming up, CT scanner at KHMH out of service after 8 months of use.
Hello Hello, friends. This is Dr. Bob Roberts with another 60-second sermon from God's Word. The Bible says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." A thriving church located close to the town bar met with tragedy and burned to the ground. The congregation searched for a new place to meet. Realizing the local bar was not used on Sunday, they inquired and reached an agreement to conduct their Sunday worship services there. The members arrived early on Sunday morning to clean up the place and to pray out all the evil spirits that were there. Unaware that the owner left his talking parrot in the bar, they were surprised Sunday morning when the preacher walked in to hear, "New bartender, new bartender." Then the choir marched in and the parrot said, "New chorus line, new chorus line." Then the congregation came in and said, "Same crowd, no difference." In our world today, it is often hard to distinguish between the people of the world and the people of the church. Someone once said they went to the world and found the church, and they went to the church and found the world. While the church is a called-out body and called to separation and holiness, it must be careful in its attempt to portray a Christian lifestyle, not to become so separated that it becomes isolated. However, our identification is to be with him who is not of this world and who hath called us out of darkness into his marvelous light, or we shall be the victim in the parable of the parrot. Today's 60-second sermon has been presented by Christian Foundations of Faith in cooperation with the Baptist churches in your area.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno Fuels. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new 50-inch TV, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get a coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants, or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today, fill your tank, and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno, a brand committed with the future.
Hi, I'm Ava.
And I'm Aiden. We're your AI guides to all things NHI.
In this video, we will guide you on how to become an NHI member. You, and if you have a child, must have a Social Security card. To get an SSB card is easy. Visit socialsecurity.org.bz/card-replacement to view the required documents that are needed.
There is a fee of only $5 Belize for a first-time issue and $26 Belize for a replacement card. Newborns can use their mother's SSB card for up to 2 months.
With your SSB card, you and all family members can register at any NHI contracted clinic of your choice.
You and members of your family can now access health care when needed.
Please note that once you are registered with a clinic, you must go to that same clinic when you need medical care. Look out for more NHI guides like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
And the first call of the night is... And remember, don't say hello. Say...
Give me 5!
The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 2nd and ends on Friday, December 6th. Give Me 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 2nd to the 6th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and many prizes. Don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say hello. Say give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Earlier this year, the Ministry of Health and Wellness finally got a CT scanner for the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital. Before March 20th, patients needing CT scans had to pay high prices at private facilities across the country. Unfortunately, after just 8 months of use, the KHMH authority announced today that the expensive machine is now out of service. The management explained that a condensation issue caused the hardware components to stop communicating, and a small part needs to be replaced. The root cause has been fixed, and a specialized technician is on the way to Belize to oversee the repairs and get the machine back up and running. In the meantime, arrangements have been made with nearby facilities to ensure patients can still get their CT scans. The hospital says that replacing the part and performing routine maintenance will keep the CT scanner reliable and efficient, benefiting all Belizeans. The machine breakdown over the weekend was a major inconvenience for several patients, especially the teenagers injured in the road accident near Carmelita Village on Friday evening. With the CT scan at KHMH temporarily out of service, the Ocean Academy accident victims had to turn to private hospitals in Belize City. 18-year-old Alexander Bainton has already had 5 CT scans at a private facility. He was supposed to have another scan today, but his condition is so critical that it had to be postponed. His mother told News 5 that moving him to the private hospital would mean disconnecting him from the machine that's keeping him alive. She went live on Facebook today to share an update.
Light a candle for Alex and pray for him. Alexander was scheduled to do a CT scan yesterday, but they postponed it. Alexander's vitals are all over the place. His pressure is really bad, and they don't want to risk moving Alexander because it can cause more complications. it can cause a stroke or a vein to burst and more problems, so they do not want to be moving him right now. Alexander was scheduled for his CAT scan today. Unfortunately, this morning I went in again, and they postponed Alexander's CAT scan again. Alexander is still not doing well, guys. Alexander is not in a medical coma. Alexander is in a coma because his body has him there in a coma. Guys, as a mother, it is hard. So they also canceled Alexander CAT scan for today. They told me I can go back for my money, but I don't care about that money. I'm leaving that money right there because I know that tomorrow my baby will get up and my baby will be able to take his CAT scan.
Nikita Marin is asking everyone to light a candle and say a prayer for her son. The doctors have given him just a 10% chance of survival, but she is holding on to hope and believing in a miracle.
Please light a candle for my baby. Pray for a miracle, because miracles do happen. And I believe that Alexander will come home to me, to his family, to his friends. Please, guys, just please, that is all I'm asking of you guys, to just please pray for my son. That 10% chance that they are giving my baby, declare it in the name of the Lord. Declare it in the name of the Lord that Alexander will have 100% recovery. Light a candle, guys, even if you're not religious. I don't even care. Pray to Allah, heaven. Pray to any gods, dear Lord God. I just ask for a miracle for my son to get up from that bed. Alexander is not a bad boy. Alexander never gives me trouble, and he does not deserve this. So I ask of you guys, please, like I said, message any family member, message any friends, message anyone. Light a candle for my baby. Light a candle for Alexander and let Alexander wake up. We need for him to feel better so that we can get a CAT scan from him.
Today, Belize made history by passing its first ever disability bill. Introduced in the House of Representatives back in May, it was signed by the Governor General 6 months later. This historic event coincides perfectly with International Day for Persons with Disabilities, observed on December 3rd. The bill aims to prevent discrimination against people with disabilities, protect their rights, and ensure they receive the privileges and benefits guaranteed by the Constitution. Here's News 5's Brittany Gordon with the story.
Today, Belize made history as the Governor General signed the country's first ever disability bill into law. This landmark event coincides with the International Day for Persons with Disabilities, celebrated in Belize under the theme, Celebrating a New Dawn, Creating Spaces in All Places. Dolores Balderramos Garcia, the Minister of Human Development, who introduced the proposed law, shared that this legislation marks a new chapter for accessibility and equal opportunities in Belize.
It takes into account both physical, mental, emotional disabilities. Again, the protection will come by actions that are taken by various partners and various entities. I know, for example, that BAPDA, the Belize Association for Persons with Diverse Abilities, I know that they will continue their advocacy. And as I have said, the Interministerial Committee will meet to make sure that we can put in place a few more practical changes. So that basically is the answer. I have always said the legislation is not a magic bullet. Everything won't change overnight. But with the sanctions that can come from violations and lack of action or negligence, we will have better teeth to make sure that we are protecting our persons with disabilities.
Earlier this year, the proposition received unanimous support at the National Assembly. Lead government Senator Eamon Courtenay celebrated the bill on its anti-discrimination legislation.
This bill is, again, a bill that represents a recognition by our society that over time, and as we mature as a democracy and as a nation, that we are called upon as a collective, as a community, as a people, to be more tolerant, to be more inclusive, to be more respectful of the differences and diversity within our society, and to provide a legal framework which guarantees the protections that are needed and to ensure that there is no discrimination, or at least we try to reduce the chances for discrimination.
The bill addresses several key areas, including affordable health insurance, protection from workplace discrimination, and access to public places and transportation. It mandates that all existing public buildings be modified with accessibility within 12 months of the act being signed into force. For example, the Assembly building in Belmopan is already adding wheelchair ramps. Kenrick Theus, president of the Belize Assembly for Persons with Diverse Abilities, BAPTA, who has a physical disability himself, says the bill is a positive step forward, but there's still room for improvement.
We're looking at a societal change to understand that the services needed are not just based on ground floor, because access to a building, I could have access to the building here, the complex building, but if you're not on the ground floor, I still have no access. But I am in need of the services, you see? So all of that has to come with societal change, where people will see certain things go in place and certain things will have to be mandated by law.
The bill aims to reduce discrimination against people with disabilities by setting up a disability tribunal. This tribunal will listen to the complaints from those who feel they've been discriminated against.
Celebrating a new dawn, the coming of the disability legislation, absolutely exciting for me. And I think the contents of the legislation, which include the establishment of a disability commission, a secretariat, working towards a disability register, a disability tribunal, and creating accessibility for all persons with disability, physical access, access to technology, looking at access to education, to health, social protection, empowerment, employment. These are all exciting times for me, and I hope that they will be completely beneficial to the population of persons with disability in Belize.
Protecting people with disabilities goes beyond just passing a new law. As Theus points out, it also requires ongoing advocacy and acceptance from everyone in society. Brittany Gordon for News 5.
After the break, in tonight's episode of Culture Tuesday, we head back through memory lane to an old-time Christmas. But first, here's the latest weather update from the Belize Met Service.
Turn your ideas into reality. Whether it's billboards that command attention, banners that set the stage, or car decals that make a statement, we've got you covered. From lighted signs that shine in the darkest nights to magnetic signs that are easily interchangeable, we offer a wide range of options like billboards, banners, vehicle decals, lighted signs, magnetic signs, acrylic signs, metal signs, PVC signs, aluminum signs, vehicle wraps, vinyl prints, 3D lettering, awnings, wall murals, and a whole lot more. We're not just sign makers, we're brand enablers. Visit us today.
The Social Security Board, in collaboration with the Labor Department, takes this opportunity to remind insured persons of the requirements for compensation when on sick leave. Any employee who has worked with an employer for at least 2 months is entitled to 16 working days of sick leave with full pay every year. This is how it works. Upon approval of a sickness or injury benefit claim by SSB, 80% of the employee's weekly insurable earnings is paid as a Social Security benefit, and the difference in the employee's salary is paid by the employer. This is to ensure that the employee does not suffer any loss of wages when ill. After 16 days, compensation for sick leave is paid as a Social Security benefit only. Some conditions apply. This message is brought to you by the Social Security Board and the Labor Department. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
May this season bring love, laughter, and cherished moments. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a new year filled with hope, joy, and new beginnings. Season's greetings from the management and staff of Atlantic Insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
And the first call of the night is... And remember, don't say hello, say...
Give me 5!
The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 2nd and ends on Friday, December 6th. Give Me 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 2nd to the 6th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and many prizes. Don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say hello. Say, give me 5, give me 5, give me 5. These days, Belizeans start their Christmas preparations weeks in advance. But back in the day, people spent less time getting ready and more time celebrating. To learn more about the old-time Christmas in Belize, News 5 is pulling a story from our archives from December 1999. In this story, Janelle Chanona reminisces with some gracious ladies who welcomed News 5 into their homes, not just in the city, but up country in Borrelboom and Crooked Tree. She went to the heart of Creole culture to find the true spirit of Christmas past.
Bram, that made a thing for Christmas, where one group of people get together and our house-to-house thing.
Somebody have a pint in a hand, they knock the table, or a pint, or a spoon, or a fork, they knock the pint, and then you have the grater with the fork, you know, you're playing the grater.
Goodbye. morning, Miss Lady, and how are you this morning? And how Prolaja complain, a Merry Christmas, man. Then everybody get down and they dance.
Yes, there was a time in Belize when people made their own music and made the most of what they had. Not so long ago, the children did not ask for name brand dolls or video games. Fixing up the house was half the excitement of the season.
Everything less for last minute. You know, put down the linoleum till mostly 5 o'clock in the morning while the picnic is sleep. So when we wake up, a brand new thing, fresh curtain, everywhere smell new, like you smell the varnish, you smell the thing when they put the oil, when they put wrong the linoleum. And sometimes the sad part is sometimes the varnish not dry too. So if you ever sit down on it, you get stuck.
The cartoon we place first with new cartoon box. And then we put a layer of paper on top, colored papers like with you know, these actresses and actors and you know, maybe animals, trees, flowers, things like that we used to put over the place. Next day morning, everything is dry, you can look around and our greatest joy is to read what was on the paper. You know, sometimes you find like a story and you look all around to see where the next part ends.
People may not have had much back then, but this didn't stop the children from waking up early on Christmas morning, eager to find out what Santa had left for them.
They never used to look for the Santa come down no chimney because we never telling that we telling Santa. Just right where you want on Santa and try get it. I don't know if you have enough toys because a lot of children there for begging. So we don't know if you can give, but if it could give you something, I'll try best to give.
And that is sometime in my time, that the belly and sort of straw. And then just the hand and sort of like came, not like plastic no, or something like that we could move. But you may feel good. You play with the wee dolly and oh, you love her up and so, oh, and you put her down for sleep. And if you get a pram, oh, well you walk the street, everybody see your dolly and your pram.
There were many, many children that Santa Claus forgot. But we're satisfied. That was the beauty in those days. If we not get one new dress, we're still happy. If we get one new dress, we're still happy. We don't worry and nobody shame, nobody feel no way because that was the general condition.
But the general condition didn't stop anyone from enjoying the big feasts and all sorts of treats on Christmas Day.
The usual rice and beans. For ever since, it was rice and beans. Right, treats, rice and beans and salad and turkey. We usually had our turkey because we raised our own chickens. So we usually had our turkey. We usually have a little bag ham. We have lemonade. Some people would kill a cow, a pig, or chicken, turkey. But things that we grow, we don't know nothing about no cook and no dead chicken. We have live chicken.
Then there's grape or apple are only Christmas time. So if you're lucky if you get apple and then share it up in a piece, you get a plug, right? And then maybe a couple of grapes. And I mean, that's a big deal. The adults, they had all the different wine you could think about because throughout the year, then they make the sorrel wine, berry wine, potato wine, rice wine, cashew wine. Now, some of them is strong if they make it long and left it over. Some are fresh, that just like the juice, right? Most children never get none of them there. We get with red lemonade.
When the meal was over, everyone continued the house-to-house tour, sharing the spirit of Christmas with friends and family.
As a child, about around 11, 12, everywhere I go with Mama, you don't want short cake? I say, yes, Mom. They want a top short. And I pack it in there. That after Christmas, I have a big bag of cake.
I don't remember seeing a Christmas tree or one Christmas card. No. We just greet each other. The greeting we used to do, compliments of the season. Not many people, some people say Merry Christmas, but that was the main word, compliments of the season.
Never tired and knock out. And I want to tell you how them man used to serenade. Them man start to serenade from like the 16th of December. And they serenade every night. Go to different houses, you know. And start drinking, go to different houses every night, wake up people, things like that. But it was great. That was the only thing we had to look forward to.
People did, of course, have the Garifuna dancers to look forward to on New Year's Day. The traditional jankuno, found elsewhere in the region as well, was a dance from slavery times. The pink face mask and humorous movements poked fun at the white slave masters. People enjoy remembering the old-time Christmas in Belize, but as Heloise Myers points out, even the sad memories can teach us about the Christmas spirit.
I hope we might remember the less fortunate, you know, because some of us have things okay and some don't. And I always think about people like that. I always look back on my day and say, gosh, there's where I was once.
I hope you're not too busy this year to enjoy some of the traditions and treats of the Christmases gone by. I've already got my Christmas tarts and my homemade cashew wine. So to all of you, compliments of the season.
The Department of Youth Services wrapped up National Youth Week with its annual National Youth Awards ceremony in Punta Gorda on November 29th. This event celebrated the creativity and determination of young people across various fields. Special guests Sheldon Ramirez and Jareen Avila spoke about the incredible potential of youth to innovate and lead. Honorable Gilroy Usher highlighted the crucial role of young Belizeans, saying, quote, "Young people are the backbone of our nation's progress," end quote. Honorable Rodwell Ferguson also addressed the youth, saying, quote, "Your potential is limitless," end quote. He encouraged them to dream big, work hard, and never forget that your effort and enthusiasm are what keep this country thriving. We can work together to create a Belize that reflects your talents and aspirations. The awards honored winners in 13 categories, including youth in agriculture, sports, entrepreneurship, environmental protection, leadership, and more. Each category celebrated individuals and groups who have shown excellence and dedication to community growth and national development. When we return, National Women's Commission hosts educational fair for children.
For your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
Whether you earn it, spend it, or transfer it, B-Bucks makes it fast, easy, and convenient. B-Bucks, rewarding loyalty.
I want to know.
Family meetings about your energy consumption don't have to be scary. Small changes done every day can make a big difference.
And whatever we save, we could spend it on something fun.
Like ice cream.
And video game.
or even a family trip to the Keys. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
La formación del Centro Neurológico del Hospital Galenia es que esas enfermedades que son altamente complejas y que muchos de nuestros pacientes tenían que emigrar hacia otra parte de la República u otra parte de México ahora puedan ser atendidos aquí.
La atención quirúrgica en el centro neurológico se forma dentro de un grupo multidisciplinario que incluye tanto neurólogos, médicos internistas, ortopedistas, neurocirujanos, pediatras. Y este esfuerzo que se ha realizado para conjuntar todos los especialistas es para siempre brindar al paciente un abordaje multidisciplinario y transversal. Evidentemente, mientras más rápido podamos llegar al diagnóstico de los pacientes, más rápido podemos tratarlos, resolverlos y por ende mejor resultado vamos a tener al final. Entonces creo que la prioridad y el fundamento principal de un proyecto como este es justamente eso, que no se pierda tiempo de forma innecesaria para poder al final del día llegar al mejor de los resultados con un tratamiento completo, integral y oportuno. Y las visiones desde diferentes perspectivas nos permiten tener pues el mejor tratamiento y la mejor opción para el paciente.
Tenemos la capacidad técnica, operativa, profesional y la infraestructura de poder establecer una atención neurológica de alta calidad.
Belize, get ready. In Your Kitchen, Belize Edition is bringing you simple, healthy, delicious meals made just for you. Join Chef Ainsley and our team of nutritionists as they show you how to turn local favorites into nutritious, tasty dishes. Plus, discover the amazing health benefits of everyday foods right from your kitchen. Join us every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on Channel 5 for healthier cooking that's easy and fun. Brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, with support from Taiwan ICDF, making healthy cooking a Belizean tradition.
And the first call of the night is... And remember, don't say hello, say...
Give me 5!
The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 2nd and ends on Friday, December 6th. Give Me 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 2nd to the 6th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and many prizes. Don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say hello. Say give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5.
35 years ago, Belize ratified the Convention on the Rights of the Child. The convention was mandated by the UN General Assembly, and Belize was the 5th country in the world to ratify the convention. Since then, we've passed several legislations that protect the rights of children, promote their advancement, and create opportunities to uphold these rights. To celebrate the occasion, UNICEF teamed up with government ministries to host a ceremony with the theme Keeping the Promise for Every Child, Every Right, a Belize Fit for Children 2025 and beyond. News 5's Marian Ali was present and filed this report.
It's been 35 years since Belize ratified the Convention on the Rights of the Child.
Over the 3.5 decades, there have been significant measures taken to protect the rights of children and to promote their well-being and advancements.
The progress that Belize has made towards fulfilling its obligations under the CRC reflects not only our legal commitments, but also our deep moral responsibility to safeguard and promote the rights of every child in our nation. As a country, Belize ratified the CRC in 1990, recognizing the inherent dignity and equal rights of all children and acknowledging the necessity of ensuring their protection, development, and well-being. Over the years, we have implemented the core principles of the CRC, focusing on non-discrimination, the best interests of the child, the rights of survival, the right to life and development, as the child's right to be heard.
Minister of Human Development, Dolores Balaramos Garcia, says Belize's efforts lies in strong legislative reforms, innovative policy frameworks, and enhanced mechanisms for child protection and developments.
Key milestones: legislative reforms, as Adeli told us, the Families and Children Act, the Criminal Code Amendment of 2014, which introduced neutral protections for children and expanded the definitions of abuse and exploitation. The Evidence Act, allowing children to testify without experiencing trauma. And of course, we looked at the roadmap to ending child marriage and early unions. And the challenges challenging harmful cultural norms and empower young girls in particular.
UNICEF is an agency of the UN that protects the rights of children globally. It does so by assisting governments to live up to the commitment they have made towards this goal. Communications Officer Stephanie Daniels shared with News 5 some of the plans that have been put into action and others that are to follow in 2025.
What UNICEF does is, on the invitation of the government, it comes into our country and it supports the efforts of the country, helping the country to meet the national goals that they have set for children, providing technical resource, sometimes financial resource, as well as leveraging our networks, because UNICEF exists in 196 countries. So our role is as a development partner to the government, ensuring that the things we want for our children can be achieved and that whatever is required to support that effort, that we provide.
UNICEF is in its 6th program cycle heading into 2025, and education and curriculum reform are a big part of its program document. CEO at the Ministry of Education, Diane Mejia, shared that the ministry has introduced instruments that are on par with the requirements of the convention.
The competency-based education, there's so many of the values and principles that are absolutely matching to the values and the principles of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. They're the same, right? We've seen that early childhood education, making sure we're reaching our 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds is so important. We started a program called Think Equal that actually supports the teaching of socio-emotional learning through books. These things all matter, right? We also have, on 501 Academy, something else that is directly linked to the CRC, the Inclusion Corner. The Inclusion Corner is so important to so many of our schools, our students, and our families countrywide. 4 years ago, one of the things that we heard the most often was that we can't access anybody for special ed. We don't know how to get help. We don't know what to do. In reality, we still have a very small human resource base. We don't have a lot of officers, but what we did in creating the Inclusion Corner on 501 Academy was we set up a place where resources become accessible.
CEO Adeli Katsim at the Ministry of Human Development noted several other accomplishments that Belize realized since signing onto the convention, including eliminating corporal punishment at schools. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marian Ali.
Gender-based violence remains a serious issue. with studies revealing that 1 in 3 women has faced physical or sexual violence. In 2023 alone, over 51,000 women were killed by partners or family members. Belize has also witnessed some shocking incidents in 2024. To combat this, the National Women's Commission launched its 16 days of activism against gender-based violence last week. As part of their events, they held an education fair today aimed at empowering children on this critical issue. News 5's Paul Lopez has more on this story.
Just over a week ago, the National Women's Commission kicked off its 16 days of activism against gender-based violence with the theme, No Excuses. They've planned a series of events over these 16 days. Today's focus was on empowering children to help end gender-based violence. Primary school students from across the city gathered at the hub, where representatives from various NGOs and government departments engaged with them. Stacey Gladden, a program officer at the commission, was also present.
We are here celebrating the 16 days of activism, ensuring that we ensure that information is being shared about do's and don'ts when it comes to relationships, what one should accept from what they shouldn't accept. Especially seeing within our country, the rise of domestic violence has been going up. So we're trying our best to put the information out there.
The Safe Beliefs Project provides lessons on what human trafficking is and how to spot it. Eve Banks, the community engagement officer, emphasizes that this information needs to be simplified so that children can understand it.
We need to break it down as simply as possible, because having some of the terms like vulnerability, maybe they might not know, and recruiting, harboring, servitude and such, so as simplified as possible, just so they could know what human trafficking is. For example, we'd say it's something that mommy can do even if you are not comfortable with it, and she's getting the money that you know that you should be getting, even though you should not be out there working under the age of 18, especially for someone that it's not, and of course, things that are against your will.
We spoke with 13-year-old Ellsworth Logan from James Garbutt SDA Primary School. He was particularly intrigued by women entrepreneurs who were present representing their business.
I went to the women's booth. That was my first booth that I went to, and I learned that you don't need to get yourself low about starting a business. You just start from a little something low, like one little opportunity, and take it, because it could be your first and it could be your last. So that's basically that women don't have to pressure themselves starting a business, because it's very easy then it's to connect to other women and talk about starting their businesses and how to start it and when to start it.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness set up a booth to teach kids how to avoid catching or spreading the flu. They also shared tips on nutrition and physical exercise. Some kids even got to show off their strength by doing some planks.
Living healthy is more than just the nutrition part, right? Living healthy has to do with emotional health and also mental health. And gender-based violence, while you might be eating healthy, you might be stressed out still. You might be emotionally burdened because of what you are going through. And so living healthy is just, living healthy encompasses the whole spectrum. It's more than just eating well and physical exercise. We also have to take care of our emotional needs, our mental needs. And that has to do sometimes tackling gender-based violence.
For 11-year-old Shania Lam, a student at St. Luke Methodist Primary School, being present at today's event taught her valuable lessons on women empowerment.
I went to the gender booth, and they taught us about the different genders, about ladies having kids, boys or girls or twins, and they taught us about different abusements and emotions, about how are people feeling, how you can hurt them really much. We learned about how women can stand up for themselves, open their own businesses on their own, just with a little bit of hope and encouragement.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
Up next, 250 families to receive annual Bowen & Bowen Jingle boxes.
In Belize, diversity is our strength. From the vibrant streets of Corozal to the serene beauty of Punta Gorda, and from the charming town of Benque to the breathtaking views of Half Moon Key. We are a tapestry of cultures, traditions, and perspectives. But amidst our differences, there's one thing that unites us all, that defines the essence of Belizean identity. Our love for this land and sea we call home. Our Belize Barrier Reef is more than just a natural wonder. It's the lifeblood of our nation, the foundation of our culture, and the backbone of our economy. Every lobster caught, every conch harvested, every tourist enchanted, every investor satisfied, every proud homeowner, and every taxpayer. They all depend on the health and vitality of our marine environment.
I may be out on the water every day, but I know that my livelihood is tied to the health of the reef. We all depend on it.
As a tour guide, I get to share the beauty of a reef with visitors from around the world. What I want, future generations of Belizeans to experience it too.
Fresh seafood is the heart of Belizean cuisine. I want to continue creating delicious dishes that celebrate our local flavors, sustainably sourced from our waters.
In Belize, we may come from different backgrounds, but we all share the same dream. A thriving marine environment capable of sustaining us all. Together, let's work toward that future. A future where we all thrive.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added on for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix add-on for only $28.13 more. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
We all know about the phasing out of single-use plastics and the enactment of pollution from the plastics regulations. One of the key components in this regulation states that for an item to be considered biodegradable, it must consist of more than 50% of bio-based content. Here, you will find out how the Department of the Environment determines what items meet the criteria and what equipment is being used to guide that process.
Since 2019, the Department of the Environment has been working with CIFAS in doing microplastics. Through this project, CIFAS has donated 2 microscope Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy equipment to strengthen capacities on monitoring and enforcement to reduce marine litter and plastic pollution. The FTIR can be used to identify unknown materials. The Department of the Environment will use the equipment to determine the composition of single-use plastics and biodegradable products to enforce the environmental protection, pollution from plastics regulations.
While we have a long way to go with the implementation of the pollution from plastics regulation, having this equipment is one step closer. For more information on what's being done about biodegradables and ways you can help, visit our website at www.doe.gov.bz.
And the first call of the night is... And remember, don't say hello, say...
Give me 5!
The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 2nd and ends on Friday, December 6th. Give Me 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Pony Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 2nd to the 6th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and many prizes. Don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say hello. Say give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5.
Belize, get ready. In Your Kitchen, Belize Edition is bringing you simple, healthy, delicious meals made just for you. Join Chef Ainsley and our team of nutritionists as they show you how to turn local favorites into nutritious, tasty dishes. Plus, discover the amazing health benefits of everyday foods right from your kitchen. Join us every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on Channel 5 for healthier cooking that's easy and fun. Brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, with support from Taiwan ICDF, making healthy cooking a Belizean tradition.
For the last 15 years, Bowen & Bowen's Jingle Box program has brought joy to hundreds of families in Belize. This year, 250 families will receive boxes filled with rice, canned goods, and gift certificates for meats like ham, chicken, and turkey. To make sure these boxes reach those who need them most, Bowen & Bowen works with local nonprofits to find and help the recipients. Here's News 5's Brittany Gordon with more on this heartwarming story.
A holiday just isn't the same without a big, delicious meal. But not every family can afford one. That's why, for the past 15 years, the team at Bowen & Bowen Limited has been on a mission to bring joy to hundreds of families with their annual Jingle Box donations.
Our Jingle Boxes are funded largely from contributions from our employees. The company matches what employees contribute, and then we have been very lucky over the past couple of years to get extra funds from the Coca-Cola company. So that has allowed us to increase the number of boxes to 250, and we've also been able to increase the value of the items in the boxes. So we're very happy because we know that these boxes are much needed across the country, and along with our partner NGOs, they're going to go to families who really need it. So we're very happy about that.
The Jingle Box is all about giving families the groceries they need to make a Christmas meal. Each box includes essentials like rice, beans, mayonnaise, and gift certificates for quality poultry. And of course, Bowen & Bowen's drinks and snacks are a must-have. These boxes are handed out by partner NGOs who figure out which families need them the most. Monica Heredia from the Belize Red Cross Society shared where this year's boxes will go.
So this year, with the 15 boxes that we are receiving, we are going to support the families that were affected by flooding. As you know, the villages in the Cayo district and some parts of the Belize River Valley, they were affected by the recent flooding, and so our volunteers and staff are currently out in the Belize River Valley area doing assessments, and through those assessments we will identify the 15 most in need to support them with these boxes.
The boxes were funded by Bowen & Bowen, Coca-Cola, and the Bowen & Bowen staff. This year, the employees made their biggest donation yet. Yoreli Pariente from the Society of St. Vincent de Paul says these boxes are a huge help in their mission to support those in need.
Society of St. Vincent de Paul is an organization, it is a non-profit. Basically, we join the world in a social network of charity to help those in our parish community that are struggling, maybe the shut-ins, those with disabilities. These Jingle Boxes will help us to carry out that mission a little more.
Several organizations, including the Belmopan branch of the Belize Cancer Society, are still conducting assessments for the recipients of the boxes, but are eager to make the season brighter for families who need it the most.
We are more than happy to receive these boxes to help the real needy. And at the moment, President Mon, with the help of the members, we're gathering the names of the people who really need. And in Balmopan, we did have a little flooding too, to the people at the Mayamupan area, the Sabapan, the JNW establishments. So presently, we're gathering the names to send out the jingle boxes to the people that really need it.
Bowen & Bowen hopes that by next year, they will be able to increase the number of jingle boxes for the benefit of more Belizeans. Brittany Gordon for News 5.
And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at channel5belize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. Remember, it is the second night of Gimme 5, so tune in back at 8 p.m. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night. Well, we do we do